And so the journey begins. A week in my hometown of Dubrovnik. For a lot of you known as the filming location of King's Landing of Game of Thrones. It's the start of summer and we're in the middle of the COVID crisis. The completely empty airport in Zagreb is something you definitely don't see every day, or ever for that matter. But it feels good to be going home. Guys, here we are at the gates of my hometown of Dubrovnik, the famous site, King's Landing from Game of Thrones. I'm finally able to show you around. I've got all the gear and we're ready to shoot, so let's go. Dubrovnik is my hometown. Born and raised, went to school, spent almost every summer here in my 26 years of age. Nowadays I live in Zagreb, where I also went to college. I get to visit my family 2 or 3 times per year and I try to make the most out of it. We locals sometimes forget how beautiful and special our city is. Dubrovnik is an old city, founded over 1,000 years ago. It had its own republic for a good portion of time as well. Nowadays, it's the most southern city in Croatia. It was heavily damaged during the Independence War in 1991, but has since been almost fully rebuilt. It's arguably the most famous tourist site in Croatia and in the whole region. I'm going to guide you through the old town, show you some cool places, and share some interesting details. Welcome to the hidden basketball court on one of the highest points of the old town. If you want the best free view in town, you've come to the right place. Listen to the roaring sound of bells at around 6 o'clock. I bet it's not something that you get to hear at your place all that often. A ship coming into the port from the island of Lokrum, a lovely sight from the bottom of the Fort Revelin. I didn't get to visit that island this time, but it's absolutely worth visiting if you have an extra day to spend, as it's very unique. Porporela is a cool place to chill at sunset, watch some water polo, or enjoy a nice swim in the warm water. Talking about water polo, did you know that that is maybe the main sport in Dubrovnik? One of the first scenes that was shot here in Dubrovnik for Game of Thrones, I think it was season 2 already. Another beautiful spot and another filming location. This one is interesting because they've shot this fort. It's a little bit different in the show itself. They add a little bit of their Game of Thrones touch to it, but you can definitely tell that it's the same fort. It's called Lovrijenac, and it's a beautiful view from up there as well. You can go up there. What is interesting is that I'm able to film here alone, and there's really not, well, there's no one coming in yet. It is early in the morning, but nevertheless, I think it's pretty busy down here during the day. So I'm pretty lucky to be able to film here. Stradun is the main street in Dubrovnik, renowned for its super expensive coffee. Okay, maybe not the best commercial ever for my town. Stradun is the heart of the town where everything is happening and where you're most likely going to meet all your friends and colleagues. The city walls are the main attraction. Dubrovnik has imposing 2-kilometer long walls, with height reaching 25 meters in some places. From the walls, you're able to see certain parts of the old town that are not even reachable on foot. For the best view, visit the stunning Fort Minčeta, which is another Game of Thrones filming location. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find a breathtaking spot that isn't in Game of Thrones. The ticket to the wall is on the expensive side, but I'd say it's worth it, as you get to see the whole town from a unique perspective. Make sure you get enough water and a cap, because you're gonna be melting for a couple of hours. The longest and the steepest street that you can take in the city. Do not take this one, go around. Hope you guys like my hometown and this video. I finally got to show you all the stuff I've been mentioning on stream. Let me know if you're planning on visiting it. Post in the comments if you have any questions about the town, accommodation, transport, and the other details, and I'll try to answer the best I can. But guys, that's not all. Part 2 is coming soon, and we're going to explore a bunch of other exciting things you can do while you're in Dubrovnik that are not in the old town. Trust me, you don't want to miss that video. See you in the next one.